how is this bill shaping up for the tech sector?
Well, you know, there is some good news in here for tech, but there's also some points of contention. So let's start with the good news. The legislation expands the availability of H-1B visas for those in-demand foreign workers to 110,000 from the current 65,000, and there's the possibility of more during years of high demand, Deirdre. And then one amendment being proposed by Senator Orrin Hatch would actually even lift that base number to 115. But there's also some language in here right now that the tech community may find an overreach. Now, some of those provisions, one that would allow companies to hire a foreigner only if an equally qualified American isn't available. Also, the Department of Labor would have the authority to scrutinize hiring decisions, and companies need to promise that they won't lay off American workers within 3 months of hiring foreign workers. That includes those contracted out to client sites, and that's another provision, Deirdre, that Senator Hatch is hoping to change in this amendment process that is going to be happening tomorrow behind closed doors. Supporters say that those measures protect American workers from an influx of cheaper employees.
Okay, Megan, and we know there's a lot of big tech leaders involved in this, Mark Zuckerberg specifically, and I know that at least some language has actually been pulled from Facebook, the idea of retaliation against Zuckerberg. What's going on?
Yeah, so on that issue, it's all about these ads that the group that he's backing, Forward U.S., that group backed through actually a GOP-leaning group. So these ads supporting conservative Republican senators, it's a conservative group supporting Republican senators that they're hoping will be behind them on the immigration issue, but the ads themselves have nothing, Deirdre, to do with immigration. So they're instead focused on the Keystone Pipeline, Anwar. So liberal groups were not happy about that. So you've got groups like Move On, the Sierra Club. They stopped funding ads. Now, what's not clear here is just how much the groups were actually spending on Facebook ads. We know at least 2 of them were buying ads, but in terms of dollars and cents, even the groups themselves admit that this isn't going to necessarily make a dent in Facebook profits.